Pitch Black has released, but should you open this new set? Let's crack into some packs and talk about it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. Today we're going to dig into the newest set, Pitch Black, which released just last Friday. We have a Pokemon Center ETB, 2 bundles, a 3-pack blister, and 4 sleeve packs to crack into. And as usual, we will start with the ETB. The Player's Guide. This is a very small set. It is only 120 cards. It is apparently the smallest one we've had during Mega Evolution, so not a whole lot. If you're going to do a master set for Mega Evolution, a Grandmaster set, this might be the one to do it with. But let's get to the illustration rares. That's what we care about. Now there are 11 in this set. Actually, a few of them do look quite interesting, and I think I have actually pulled some already, so I'll tell you about that in a moment while we're going through the packs. But the ones I'm most interested in are the Armor Rouge. My daughter does want the Primarina, and both my daughters want the Goldeen. My wife is chasing the Slowbro. I'm interested in that one too. And then also the Silvally looks kind of cool. I don't really know that Pokemon, but I like that card. And as we get into the full arts, nothing too crazy there. I will say the Chandelure and the Zeraora both look pretty kind of crazy, and I kind of like that, how chaotic it is. My daughters are currently in, I think, season 5 of the anime, so they definitely want the Misty's Vitality. Now my youngest is also interested in the Gwen SIR. I don't know who it is. She doesn't know who it is, but she thinks the hat's hilarious. So that is her determining reason for wanting the card. She is 4. And then my wife's also interested in the Morpeko SIR. And I think out of the SIRs, that's really it. I mean, the Chandelure looks kind of cool. The Zeraora does look cool. Actually, I think most of these SIRs kind of look pretty cool. But I'm not like crazily attached to any of them. And of course, there's the Mega Darkrai EX Gold card, the Mega Hyper Rare. And I believe the biggest chase in here is the Mega Darkrai SIR. I don't know why I keep doing that. So let's go through the contents. We have dice and a coin. We have Darkrai sleeves. Strangely, not Mega Darkrai, but regular good old-fashioned Darkrai. Way too many energies, which just stop packaging these, and I feel like you could cut your costs and save some money. We have our Mega Darkrai X deck dividers. We have the Zarude Black Star promo that comes with this one. We also, because this is the Pokemon Center one, we have the Pokemon Center stamped Zarude. And then we have 11 packs of Pitch Black because it's a Pokemon Center ETB. If it was the regular ETB, there would only be 9. On to pack number 1. Alright, our first pack, although not really our first pack of Pitch Black, I did go to a pre-release, and I did get some decent pulls out of there. I have footage of it. I might splice it in somewhere in here. Maybe I already did. I don't know. But yeah, I did get the Slowbro illustration rare, which was great. I think I also got... I don't remember what else I got now. I should probably remember that. But yeah, it was a fun opening. I did go 1 and 2 in my matches. I had the Miraidon deck, which didn't know how to play the first time. I could have won that match. The second match I did win, and the third match I got steamrolled. That person knew what they were doing. We have Tropius Reverse, Fossil Quarry Reverse, and GU Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. Yeah, and there's not really like a whole lot I'm like crazy about in this. I mean, I do think the Armor Rouge looks really cool. That's what I want to pull. I'm not like, oh yeah, I have to have it. I feel like in Chaos Rising and Perfect Order, I was a little more like invested in the chases. This one, not as much. I kind of get that feeling from a lot of people, unless you're like a huge Darkrai fan. This set it's like a Charizard set, but instead of Charizard, it's Darkrai. And they keep doing smaller sets, so we'll see how that keeps going. I think the 30th anniversary is coming out in 2 months, so that will be wild. And I think that's why we keep doing smaller sets, because they're going to print a ton of 30th anniversary. We have Shieldon Reverse, Wailmore Reverse. My wife needs that. She likes her reverse hollows for her Asaki Itos and Yukamoris. And Koraidon Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. Alright, we have... I'm gonna go a little slow and just kind of look at the arts. We have Finizen, Mankey as a Yukimori card. They hadn't done any for a little bit, so I was wondering if they were done, but Sakido and Yukimori both have arts in Pitch Black. We have Electrike Reverse, Cranidos Reverse, and Wailord EX. And there's our first hit of this ETB on to pack number 4. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure like how much of this set people should open. I do know that it has already dropped faster than Perfect Order and Chaos Rising, it seems. Even though I think there was a bit less product at my Best Buy when I went on opening day or release day than the previous sets like Perfect Order, Chaos Rising. They only had like 30 ETBs for some reason. I think last time they had like 60. I don't know. But yeah, I think we'll look at the pack prices in a little bit and how they're dropping in the singles, and talk about what that means for the set. We have Bombardier Reverse, Gwyn Reverse, and Shattery Energy Regular Hollow. Pack number 5. So this is the weekend after release, like the release on Friday. I'm recording this Sunday night, and pack prices were up to like $13-ish before release, and now they dropped to $6.30, so they dropped like pretty much 50%. I looked at the numbers for Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. They did not drop as drastically. They were still in the $6-ish range, but they were like $6.90-ish, I think, for Chaos Rising, and a little bit higher than this for like Perfect Order, which is interesting because I feel like I'm seeing a little less product for this one, but the demand also just seems to be lower. We have Slowbro, Relicanth Reverse, Bastiodon Reverse, and Rhydon Regular Hollow. Pack number 6. Now, I think part of that is related to the fact that this is a much smaller set. It is only 120 cards, I think, with all of the secret rares. So it's not hard to complete. You don't need as much product. I think the pull rates are about the same as they have been for the last, for Chaos Rising. I think Perfect Order was a little bit harder to get like the gold cards and stuff, but they're a little bit better now. So that means that there's also a small number of IRs, SIRs. People are going to pull them more often. There's going to be more of them out there, and they should get cheaper. We have Palafin, Bronzor Reverse, Heatran Reverse, and Mega Delphox EX hit number 2. Pack number 7. Okay, I'm hoping to get an IR out of this box. I've not really had a lot of luck with those recently. We have Sizzlipede, Volabhi, Missy's Vitality, Bennett, Thievul, Rusticate Grunt, Rion Reverse, and Crushing Hammer Full Art Trainer. I always get the trainers. Pack number 8. Like, you will notice I am not opening the booster box. I do have one for Pokemon Center. I'm not opening it because with the way this is dropping, I feel like Perfect Order got to, I think, after release $5. That's like the closest we've had to an MSRP market price. Like a set having a market price close to MSRP in like more than a year. Pitch Black is dropping faster. It could get to MSRP. I don't know what's going to happen to the market if a set gets to MSRP or below market price. Even if it stays there just for a little bit, that's probably going to make a lot of people panic, especially the scalpers, which that's great. I want them to panic. And maybe they start, stop acquiring so much stuff. I mean, of course, this is just for 30th anniversary. They're going to get a bunch of that. They probably already have. But we have, maybe some greener pastures or clear skies coming ahead of us. We have Matchless Reverse, Backtrack Badge Reverse, and another GU Regular Hollow. Pack number 9. And speaking of 30th anniversary, I would love to know in the comments, were you able to score on Pokemon Center? I was not. The first drop. There could have been a second drop by the time this video comes out. Hopefully I get that. Luckily my wife was able to get in and get 2 ETBs. I was not able to. I got resets. I queued for 4.5 hours basically, and by the time I finally got in, the ETBs were gone. but I was able to at least get the other products. My wife scored some ETBs, so we should be good in that regard. We'll have stuff to open when it releases. And I think my wife will be joining me for that. She really wants to open 30th anniversary. She wants to get all 30 Pikachus. So let's figure out how we're going to get the UPCs. So because now they're $180. They do come with 30 packs, but 180 is a big price tag for 2 different variants. If there was only one, it would be a bit easier, but there's 2. And they have different promos, so that's hard. We have Misty's Vitality, Tropius Reverse, another Bastiodon Reverse, and GU Regular Holo. Alright, pack number 10. Alright, my last opening was completely devoid of illustration rares. This one's following suit so far. I hope that doesn't continue. Now, again, I did get the Slowbo during pre-release, so I have pulled an IR that time. And also, both my daughters got 3-pack blisters for free during like a pack wars kind of thing. There was like a raffle attached to it at a local sporting goods store. And her first pack, she pulled the Primarina illustration rare, which is the one she wanted the most. So she got first pack magic and then got a hit on every pack she opened. She opened 4 packs a day and she got 4 hits. And typically she doesn't have that luck, so she is very happy about that. My youngest didn't hit anything, but she normally has all the luck, and she got some Pokemon she likes, so she was totally happy with that. Alright, we have Delmize Reverse, another Gwyn Reverse, and Armarouge Regular Holo. Alright, our last pack of this ETB. Alright, 3 hits is decent for an ETB, don't get me wrong. Normally you get like 1 out of 4 hit rates. 3 hits would be, the equivalent of 12 packs typically, and we have 11 here, so that's good. Let's see if we can turn this ETB into something amazing with an IR. Or an SIR. I would take an SIR too. We have Gladian's Final Battle Reverse, Sinistcha Reverse, and that's like the 4th GU we've gotten in this box. And now let's crack into a 3-pack blister. Now, if you watch Danny Phantom, he actually did a video because people were swearing that the 3-pack blisters had the best hit rates. And he opened like, I think 12 of these equals to a booster box. He did like 6 booster bundles, which is also like equal to a booster box. And then finally 36 sleep packs. And these by far had the best hit rate. So I'm kind of excited. My daughter did get 3 hits out of one of these. My other daughter gets 0. So it balanced out to 1 hit out of every pack. So we'll see if we can repeat any of those odds. Hopefully not the 0 for 3. But yeah, let's crack it open. Alright, first off we have the Binnacle Black Star promo. And I do know that none of these blisters come with code cards anymore. I think they have code cards in less products. You're only going to see them in like ETBs, it seems. I haven't even seen them in like collection boxes recently. So they're starting to do away with those. And then we have our 3 packs. Pack number 1. Alright, but let's talk about the top cards in this set. In the number 1 spot, we do have the Mega Darkrai EX. Sitting at around $300, is like kind of ticking down. Not surprising. As set is released, I think you won't see like steady prices for about another... Maybe after this weekend, once you all see this video. No, actually no. Another week after that. My time's off. After this video, you'll see it'll be a week from that, and then another week you'll see more steady prices. So it takes about 2 weeks for them to go down. And after that, we do have the Mega Darkrai EX Mega Hyper Rare, sitting at about $200. And those are the top 2 currently. We have Bronzor Reverse, Shuppet Reverse, and Armarouge Regular Holo. So we will not go 3 for 3. Now in pack number 2. Now, after the Mega Hyper Rare Darkrai, you do have the Morpeko EX SAR and the Mega Zero Aura. Both, I think the Morpeko is sitting around 100, the Mega Zero Aura is sitting around 68. And then you do have the Mega Chandelure EX SAR and the Gwyn SAR. The Gwyn SAR is actually one I did pull a pre-release. Now that I remember, I pulled the Gwyn. I think I pulled an EX and I pulled Slowbro. I think that's what I pulled. Yeah. So with my daughter pulling the Primarina, we already kind of hit the ones that the kids really wanted, so got that out of the way. We have Spiritomb Reverse, Rion Reverse, and Primarina Regular Holo. Alright, we're on to our last pack now. That was 0 for 2. I really hope it's not 0 for 3. Alright, come on, just one hit. Just give me something. I'll take an EX, a double rare. Don't let this be a dud. I feel like it's gonna be a dud. We have Mastiff Reverse, Bronzong Reverse, and it's a dud. Yeah, it had to be the Chi-Yu. Alright, let's crack into this booster bundle. This is one of the ones I got from Pokemon Center. It is a little mangled. Wasn't the best position in the box. We do also have one from that my wife ordered. When they put them back up, she got one. And we'll see if she's better luck than me. Maybe I just don't have luck with this set. Alright, we have our 6 packs. I didn't pause there because I want to just get them out of that box that was falling apart. Pack number 1. Alright, so we've opened 14 packs so far. We have 3 hits. So hopefully it starts picking up a little bit here. Let's see, we have Feeble, Lampent. Okay, my wife's looking for that because that is a So-So. She's collecting So-So, Sayasaruda, Akita Isa, what was it, Akita Isa? Yeah. And then Yukamori. So she will need this. Hopefully I can get a reverse hopefully for her later. We have Mastiff Reverse. I keep getting a lot of Mastiff Reverses, jeez. Cranidos Reverse and Lurantis EX. So at least we're starting off with a hit. Pack number 2. Now another indicator I have that this set isn't gonna be crazy expensive is the price of the highest, like the highest price of the top illustration rare. That is the Slowbro. It's about $21. I think for other sets they've been a bit higher, like the Clefable or the Clefairy in Perfect Order was like $40-ish at this point, 35. So that's Perfect Order. You know how disliked that set seems to be. And then after that we do have the Goldeen at 14. And then the next one we have is the Delmise at 8.58. So there's only 2 IRs that are above $10. So, you know, this might be a very affordable set really soon. We have Electrike Reverse, Tremendous Bomb Reverse, and another Primarina regular holo. Pack number 3. What's interesting to me though is that like a lot of these arts actually look really good. They're really interesting. They're well done. I guess like the Pokemon picked for it are not like the most popular. I'm just surprised that like how well some of the art is that some of these are so cheap. It also speaks to the point that there's just, you know, not a whole lot in here, and it's probably not that hard to pull. Now I can't pull it right now, but it seems everyone else can. We have Rust Syndicate Reverse, or Rust Syndicate Grunt Reverse, another Brion Reverse, and Armarouge regular holo. I cannot get an IR to save my life. Pack number 4. So yeah, let's ignore my terrible pull rates right now for anything that's not a double rare. The question is, how much of this should you open? Should you open it? Now, of course, if you like any of the Pokemon in here and you really want it, and you enjoy opening stuff, open it. I think it doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard to find product at MSRP. I think my local Best Buy had sleeve packs still sitting to today at MSRP. This will be in vending machines like within the next week. So the question is, should you open it now or should you wait? I do think there's a chance the market price could get to MSRP or below. Certain sealed products like ETBs and booster boxes, you will still see higher because they just don't make a lot of booster boxes anymore. But again, also if you enjoy opening and you want to pull stuff here, of course open. But if you really try to be conscious with your money, and like, okay, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a business person, but it seems like instead of ripping, you can buy the singles way cheap soon. I think after 2 weeks of the set release, and maybe even later after that, they're probably going to be cheap. We have Shieldon Reverse, Bastiodon Reverse, and Mega Delphox EX. Of course, we get a duplicate. Knock down the background, putting the card up. bump to the table, put the camera, so there's a little bit of a jostle here and change of perspective. I'm sorry. But pack number 5. Some of the cards dropped on the ground, so I sure hope I picked them all up. I'm trying to remember. There was the Delphox, 2 Delphox, Lurantis, Wailord. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I'm missing anything. Or just check the floor. We have Gwyn, Malamar Reverse, Mandibuzz Reverse, and Bastiodon Regular Hollow. Alright, here is pack number 6, the last pack of this bundle. Pack number 20 overall. We have 5 hits so far. That is strangely 1 out of 4. I just hope we can pull an IR out of this pack. Alright, we have Jinx, Wailmer, Mandibuzz, Fomantis, Jet, Annihilate, Seeking, Charcadet Reverse, Poltergeist, so no IR, and Miraidon. So I think we only had 1 hit in that bundle. And this feels like a good time to switch products. We do have 4 sleeve packs. I think I did not get an Excadrill art from any of the ones I got. But let's try these and see what happens. Alright, let's get something. We're doing 10 more packs overall. We have these 4 packs. We have another booster bundle. So we do have some chances to pull some heat. We have Charjabug Reverse. We had the Primarina. Alright, I'll take it. It's a hit. It's not an expensive hit. I don't really care. It's a different hit. And Zarude Regular Hollow. That's also our top hit right now, just for the sake of not being a double rare or a full art trainer. Pack number 2. Alright. We can keep the streak going. We have Slowpoke, Pick-a-Pack, Manectric, Restinacate Grunt, Toucannon, Bombardier Reverse, Goldeen Reverse, and Morpeko EX. Alright. It's a double rare, but I do like having a hit streak and something new. Pack number 3. So one thing to note is that with this set they did introduce code cards that have different Pokemon on the back. I think there's Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, Venusaur, Pikachu. I feel like there's one other one that I'm forgetting. So we'll see which ones we get in the next few packs. We have Fossil Quarry, Toucannon, Tremendous Bomb, Fomantis Reverse, Heatran Reverse, and Zarude Regular Hollow. This streak did not continue. And our last sleeve pack, which has been the best product for me so far, honestly. Alright, let's see what we can get. We have Wailmer, Inkay, Jinx, Cranidos, Thievul, Lampent, Sinistcha, Bombardier Reverse, Bronzong Reverse, and Chi-Yu. Well, 2 out of 4 is pretty good. Alright, now we have our last product of the day. We have another Pitch Black booster bundle. This is the one my wife ordered, so she's convinced that she is unlucky, even with ordering products. Let's see what we get out of here. And 6 packs. Pack number 1. Now, I'm not opening everything that came out. Obviously, I did not open a booster box. Not sure what's going on there. But there are other products. There's the single pack blister. Like with Chaos Rising, I can't find it. Apparently, it may be at Walmart, but mine gets picked over so fast you won't find anything. I couldn't find it for Chaos Rising either. But it's a Slowpoke promo, which my wife wants, and I needed one for my promo binder. So I'll be looking for those. At least the promo, maybe. I think the Toxlo from Chaos Rising is like 20 cents now. So if the Slowpoke goes that low, that'd be great. I could buy one for my wife and me, and it'd be less than buying the single pack blister for one. But we shall see. We have Shieldon Reverse, Primeape Reverse, and Armarouge Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. Now I believe there are also 4 sets of Impulse blisters, which have the Cosmo holofoils of cards from different sets, along with like 1 or 2 pack, I think 1 pack. And there's the Build and Battle, which you can get at a store that had a pre-release if they still have some left. Otherwise, every other store has to wait 2 weeks from release to release them. So you might see them start to come out week after this video comes out. Alright, we have Misty's Vitality, Malamar, Gwyn Reverse End, and this is Rude Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. So we are opening 30 packs overall. So I'm expecting 7 to 8-ish hits. We are at 7. That would be like, I can't do the math in my head. It will say up here how many hits that is per pack. It's like, it is just under 1 or just over 1 out of 4. Like just barely. It'll be a decimal behind the 4, definitely. Unless we can get another hit. We have Jet, Annihilate, Charcadet Reverse, Seeking Reverse End, Mega Darkrai EX. There's our 8th hit and a new EX. Pack number 4. Now this set only has 8 EXs. We have 5 of them. And I think, thinking back, no, I did not pull an EX when I did the opening. I think I pulled a Full Art Trainer, I pulled the Gwyn SIR and the Slowbro. So, I mean, we have 5. If we get 1 more, that'd be pretty cool. I will take that instead of no hits. We have Thievul, Finiz in Reverse, Heatran Reverse End, Rampardos EX. Alright, we have 6 out of the 8 now. Pack number 5. Yeah, definitely let me know in the comments. Did you open some? Were you able to get some on release? What did you pull? I'm interested to know. I hope you had more IRs than I did. I'm very IR dry right now for some reason. Although I did pull an SIR and an IR in pre-release, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, curious to know what you pulled, what you're going for. Do let me know in the comments. We have Gladian's Final Battle, Lampent Reverse, so that my wife will want this, Vikavolt Reverse End, Primarina Regular Hollow. And our last pack of the day. Hopefully we can get maybe 1 more big hit. We have 8 out of 30 packs. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get 1 more. Do a last pack flip. Hope for some last pack magic. So hopefully next week I can score. Well, it will have happened before this. They are releasing the Focus Fighters Premium Collection at Sam's Club. I'm going to try to go there in the morning, see if I can get 2 boxes, and I don't know if I'll be able to order online too. I don't know if it blocks you or not. But that will hopefully be the next video. My wife does want to open some Center Heroes. I think I might open both boxes and maybe like a bundle, which would be like 34-ish packs. Would be kind of fun. I know my wife's trying to get some cards in there that she wants. I'm still trying to get the maybe just the double rare Mega Charizard Y would be nice. And there's also the gold card that I need to pull in there too. So hopefully after this it will be Center Heroes. Alright, we have Tropius Reverse, 1 final IR or SIR, nope, Thievul Reverse End, Spiritomb Regular Hollow. Alright, that does it for this opening. Thanks for watching. Not a bad start to Pitch Black, not an amazing start either. I guess I've had worse initial openings. I want to see how they evolved. It was pretty rough for me. But yeah, you get 8 hits out of 30 packs, nothing to shrug at. That is actually a little better than 1 out of 4. So I'll take it. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you got any Pitch Black, what you pulled, and I will see you on the next video.